sit down. Excellency, thank you.
Your Majesty, this is a special honor and privilege for me to have an audience with you. I commenced my tour of duty to this beautiful country at the beginning of this year. And it's an honor that we have an audience with you. And today, accompanied by my wife, Nimisha Gupta. She is an educator, and my colleague from the consulate, Mr. Parmeshwaran. He is the one who heads our commerce with. That brings me much joy, and this is a very special year also for here, as you mark the 24th anniversary of an installment. On this occasion, I convey you best wishes on behalf of the people and the government of India. And of course, Your Majesty, our relations are so warm and friendly. And this has been nurtured by the founding fathers with your own blessings. And we are really honored that we have quite a few Indian community also here in the Ashanti region. So briefly, that sums up for my having an audience with you. And we look forward to your blessings and guidance as we take this relationship forward. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Let me have a look at it. Okay, come on. Yeah. Excellent, yes.
Your Majesty.
Thank you.
All over India, because Your Majesty, when India became independent, there were 565 independent kingdoms also.
Yes.
And still in India, we who held our royalty in high esteem,
Yeah.
they command respect from the people, from all sections of the society, still today.
Thank you. I will carry this one. Oh,
Yeah, this is from the south.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Thank you very much. Oh, yes.
Obviously, this is something,
I see. Thank you.
This
I'm
is
sure
the one
this is
that's-
fine. To find a pride of place in my palace, huh?
Thank you so much.
This must be welcome you and your wife and your delegation here today.
Sure.
I know that you took over just a few months ago, but to find time to come to Kumasi to visit us here. We have quite a lot of Indian population here.
Sure.
We live very well with them. We get on very well. They help them with employment and creating jobs for us and everything. So we feel very comfortable living with our brothers from India. Malcolm
Sure.
is one example of the relationship that we have.
Sure.
And India and Ghana has been very good sisterly countries, and from the days of Indira Gandhi, Kwame Nkrumah, Jawaharlal Nehru, and all those things, and through independence and the collaboration, Kwame Nkrumah, the relationship and all that, has been something that we cherish very much. And the scholarships that you've offered for students from here to go, the technical knowledge that we've acquired from India,
Yo.
these are all the relationship that we have built together. And then during your predecessors' time, they also came here to discuss various collaborations and everything. We look forward to that during your term.
Yo.
I've sent students to India to study in terms of the various vocational, and we still would want to see a collaboration in terms of small-scale industries,
Yo.
which is that keeps the economy going in India. And I still feel that as a developing country, Ghana, we would also stand to cherish from there. So the technology transfer that we seek is that during your time we would want the collaboration so that we can identify the sort of training that we can give to our youth who are coming here. The senior high school students going to university, churning out these university people, some of them that we can even let them go and learn the sciences and the technology, which is more your line of trade.
Yo.
The various in agriculture, for example, these are all areas that we feel that we can collaborate together. I
Yo.
know we have the Ghana-India collaborations in terms of the highest level of government. But coming down, we also feel that there's still room for collaboration in relation to what we can do at this level, the middle level training and the junior level training, where even in India you can see small scale industry in the garage, for example.
Yo.
I want that to be replicated here so that it creates employment and everything is going. How do you feed your 1.something billion people?
Yo.
We are just a small fraction of about 30-something people.
Yo.
So if we are having problems with food and all that, then we need to know how you do it for us to be able to do that.
Yo.
So I guess during your term, these are the areas that I want us to collaborate for us to be able to benefit mutually from each other.
Yo.
In terms of learning. And I welcome you to the palace, and I'm sure there's not going to be the first time that you come in. We will be seeing you more. And then my team, my office will be here to also continue with the collaboration for us to identify areas that we can jointly do together to
Yo.
enhance our development and everything. So I welcome you. Madam, welcome you, delegation. Thank you very much for coming.
Yo.
Thank you.
Young demographics, empowered India. I think this is also the vision for the future of this country.
That's true.
And I know how much you are doing towards doing the education as the chancellor of that university.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure they took you around the university to see various things that we do there. Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you were impressed with what we're doing.
Yes,
That's
state-of-the-art university, Your Majesty.
Ah,
And in fact, our first big educational collaboration was with the K University.
Yes, yes.
We are doing a remote education project, awarding degrees, postgraduate degrees, and I am happy to share with you that we have 1,600 successful candidates from the university.
yes.
And the facilities are quite very impressive. In fact,
Oh,
with the
thank you.
Vice Chancellor, with the blessings, we discuss how we need to take this partnership forward.
I would talk to the Vice Chancellor so that they can still continue with the collaboration. And I believe strongly that we stand to benefit from each other. My university is a fantastic university, and we churn around. All the lecturers and the provosts are all doing their best to train. And fortunately, I've had very good students who are more knowledgeable and ready to study and learn. And so far, we've churned out so many students who are helping in various facets of society here, both in engineering, pharmacy, agriculture, all those places you see. And they're all over the place in the world also, students from here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure India has some there also.
Yes, we
I'm sure,
have.
because I can always trace my students from in various places. But that is how I want us to collaborate, and so that we can do more. So,
Certainly, Your Majesty, yeah.
and so I hope you see. Have you visited my museum yet? You haven't?
Yes.
You have?
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll be
now
going, yeah.
You'll be going to the museum?
Yes, yeah.
All right, okay. So you know the history and everything
Yes.
also. And there are other interesting places that you can also visit, where we had the British fort where we fought the British, and then we have there. We have the Confanoche sword where the hospital is, and where my chief priest 400 years ago planted a sword and said that if it came out, the whole nation would go down. It's still there, so you can visit the cultural center, which was built by my uncle, together with anthropologists. That is also there. There are so many interesting places that you get to know, so that it imbibes in you the history and everything before we could. And I hope your wife would also enjoy that very much. And I thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty. I look forward to your blessings as I commence my tour of duty here. And certainly from time to time, we'll
Yes.
keep you all updated.
You're welcome anytime. It's your
Yes.
home anytime.
The areas you have suggested, because I think these are the frontier areas of progress for us as fellow developing countries
Yes.
who are traversing the same developmental path.
Thank you.
As Honorable Prime Minister of India, Modi, always says, what we need to for our citizens is to do
Yes.
ease of living,
Oh, yes.
using the technology that empowers them rather than
Exactly.
them dependencies.
I'm glad he's doing very well.